Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Test, test. Damn, I don't know why the foot is not working.
Oh wait, I hear something. Yeah, I
You
got it.
you heard me?
Yeah. Hey yo.
Did you
All right.
did you hear me? I haven't heard myself yet. Oh, we're old, Grant. Ocean's here. Hey, Ocean. What up, my guy? Okay, so thumbs up in the chat. You guys can hear me, right? I think the last thing I'm going to do is just double check that we can hear from Discord, and then I think we're good. Sorry, hey. Viom, I feel like I keep blowing, I mean, blowing a bit of your surprise here with the beat, but it's fire. So, again, you guys can hear that. Thumbs up. Yeah, no, we just had to make sure. Okay, so okay, this is great. Really appreciate all you guys being here. We're just gonna give it like another 2 minutes or so, just to make sure everybody that wants to join can join. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody that submitted the beats. It was kind of crazy. Like, I don't know, we've never done a beat battle before, so I honestly was not expecting a lot of submissions.
I wasn't either.
No? Do you want to just try your mic, see if that works?
I wasn't either.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot of submissions, but I think we had a lot. I think close to 80 or something like that, which
Was
is
it 80?
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. So very, very happy about that, and excited to kind of play these beats, hopefully give some feedback. So what we decided to do, just because there were so many beats and we knew it was going to take too long, we'll probably play about 45 seconds to a minute of the people that made it to round 2. I believe we were able to whittle it down to like 37 producers who made it to that second round. We'll be judging it as well as some other people. We'll have our spreadsheet here. And then that will help determine probably the top 3, hopefully. And if that's once we do the top 3, then we will play those back. Just talk about the beats and hopefully pick a winner for the prizes. Grant, you remember the prizes?
Yes, it's a software gift card, Spawn plugin, one-on-one cook-up with Jacob, studio monitors.
Yep.
An Akai mini MIDI keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And $500 cash.
And cash, yeah. We'll also have a second place winner who will take home also Spawn, and we're going to give them Seeds by Lemonade. And then we're going to have some MVPs because there were some great beats. I did try my best to listen to as many as I could. There were some amazing beats in here that I felt were awesome, but they weren't necessarily beat battle beats. You know, those beats that you just need the bass, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And so for some of those people, I was very impressed by their beats, but also just didn't feel like it necessarily cut through compared to some of the other people that just came really, really hard with it. So, but we're still going to give away some prizes and stuff to those individuals as well too. And then after we go through all of that and we determine our winner, I'm down to stick around for a bit. For anybody that might not have got their beats played, I'm happy to play them, give some live feedback, and just, yeah, we can chat and hopefully have a good time.
I got gum in my mouth on the mic, so I'm going to try and swallow it on camera.
Do you want water or anything? And there's water over there too. Chris. Did you?
I could do it.
Idiot. All right, spit that. Here, there's a.
Oh, sorry.
over there. Yeah, spit that out, and then we'll get to
Can
it.
you bring that over?
Really? Very unprofessional, Grant.
I almost died on the camera.
Choke on gum. Okay. So you guys ready? We're going to hop into the first beat?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Well, we already unfortunately played a little bit of it, but based on some of the responses here in the Discord, we know this person has done really well and absolutely made it to the second round. So we're going to listen to about 45 seconds or so of this, and I might skip as well too because they did a pretty crazy switch up. think there's switch ups coming here. Switch up. That was really good. All right, Biome. Good. I hope I'm gonna pronounce things wrong today. Hopefully, we get some of those right. Real bad, guys. But that was fire.
That's crazy.
Next up on the list here, we got JLib. All right, we're gonna take a listen to this. Yeah. Crazy. All right, that was. I mean, the 808s. In that one. The 808s are crazy. All right, next up, we got Rapzilla. All right, let's take a listen. I know this sample well. Breakdown there.
That's spooky.
All right, so that was Rapzilla's track there. I think too, like the thing we should mention with the beat battle, or at least from my standpoint, when it comes to judging like a beat battle beat, as much as it is about like the technicality and all that, like I almost want it to feel like a fight. I know that kind of sounds like weird, but like the production almost needs to sound like it's fighting somebody else's beat.
For sure.
Yeah, like if you've ever gone to like a live beat battle, like I did one once a very long time ago. I ended up winning, but I think the reason why that I won is it was like a 2-day event, and on the second day, I went back and I made tags that were like "F you, so and so." Like
you battled me. You battled me, and there was a gun. There's a gun. On your knee. Like,
yeah.
Everyone went crazy. Like,
yeah,
this guy,
effects, crazy tags, all kinds of stuff. It's in a way you want to be like, I don't know. Yeah, you just want it to feel like a real battle, So, Spawn. Oh, that's the next person.
Yeah, you missed one.
Okay. So we are going, I don't know how to pronounce this, Lex, sorry.
Probably Alex.
Alex with a 6?
I don't know, though.
Okay. Alex with a 6, we're going to check you out now. I really liked the bass.
I like the
the for the judges, if you're listening right now, J-Lib. I forgot to put him down as in this round here, so he was the 2 before. I'll just play it quickly. It was this beat. If you remember. Okay, you got it? Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, next up, I believe, is Adrian.
Dude, it's crazy you didn't introduce the judges.
Oh, my bad. My bad, bro.
Yeah, that's totally cool.
Do you want to introduce yourself, Mr. Grant Ketty?
No, it's fine.
Wow.
No, I'm Grant from Software Audio.
For anybody who doesn't know, Grant does all of like our marketing and stuff. So, yeah, you've probably communicated with him on Instagram and stuff there, and he does like ads and all the other stuff. And then behind us, we got the wonderful Drew. I always say Drew from support. This is Drew back here, my little cousin. And that's Drew from support whenever I hit him up. So if you ever got questions, that's the guy. Adrian. What's Adrian saying here? All right, let's check it out. Drums were great in that.
It's great for a song.
Yeah, more so a song. The only part, there was, I think, some phrases or something that were used at the beginning that sounded a bit out of key.
Okay.
With the piano there, but other than that, like the bounce on that was great.
I missed that. I'm the guy that Jacob always says. I send him a beat. He's like, "Oh, that 808's out of key."
I got the guy that don't know nothing judging. That's that's kind of crazy. This is Sash. Sash used 2 fire loops and 1 accent. So let's see what he did with both loops. Seconds, but I want to see how he used 2 of the loops, like if he did a transition up here. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, that was hard. That was a hard beat. That was incredible. I really like that.
I like that bass. Oh.
Yes, Sash. Who we got next, Grant? Heat Waves, I think. Yeah, so Heat Waves use a lot. Sample, 1 shot, accent. That's another thing too. Like, I know we provided a lot of items there, but like, for the people that went above and beyond and tried to use like 2 or 3, like to make 2 or 3 samples work together or whatever, that obviously scores you some extra points. So let's take a listen to this. Good work. Nice. All right.
That sounded a lot clearer than a lot of the beats too.
Yeah, good mixing and stuff. Which, as much as I want, obviously, the good mixing, again, this is a beat battle. Like, if you come with some distorted 808s, like, especially in a live setting, like,
That's awesome.
that's fine too. So, we are doing Trippin' Dolan?
Yeah.
Dolan. All right, brother. Great bounce. All right, that's fire.
That was hard.
I think we got EXO Go Cray next, and let's see what he did. Right off the top. Let's switch it up. Let's see what goes. Very good.
That was dope. I think it's Zago Cray, probably.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I was gonna say this is like what I was just talking about with the 808s. Even though it was quite distorted,
Yeah.
it kind of got us right off the rip. You know what I mean? And that's another thing too. Like, especially in a live, I know this is a little bit different, but in a live setting, having the long intros can also hurt you too, because it takes away from just like hearing the bounce, whereas he got right to it. I do feel like maybe there was something out of tune in that first part, and then when it switched over to the second, that's where it got like, in my opinion, really.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea.
Yes. Oh my god.
I didn't catch it.
San, I think we got next. There we go. All right. That was actually
That was sick. That was could use a little bit more, I don't know, action on the drums.
Yes, I think the thing that I really appreciated though is like, I think that was the Noli sample. Other people, I think we already heard it, but like the way they flipped it and like the phrases and or other instruments that they added really like made it way more of their own. Pretty much they kind of made it their own sample, if you know what I mean. It wasn't just like took the sample and added the drums. So
that was hard. Hassan, that was hard.
Who do we got next, Grant?
Well, we're all in order on my sheet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's for what?
Where? It's just the people in the round twos.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So for what?
So for what?
Thank you, Drew. And how's the chat? Is there anything I'm missing? Anything I need for anybody who's just tuning in right now? Yes, we did whittle it down to like there was just too many submissions, so we brought it to like the top 37. We're gonna play like 45 seconds or so of those. We're gonna whittle that down, hopefully to the top 3, pick our winner, and then I'm happy to stick around. If you didn't get your beat played today, we can play your beat. Happy to give some feedback, constructive criticism, whatever you guys want. So we will hop back into it, and yeah, Jumbotron. Let's see. Different already. That's crazy.
That was crazy. Start off boom bap.
I know.
Switch
it up. That was dark. Also, shouts out to our boy Vale. He's in the chat, I believe, right now. Put in a lot of effort with this beat battle, so we really appreciate you. And the drum kit he also provided as well too. So go make sure you follow him and hit him on Discord if you got any questions. We got Buck up next.
Buck Jock.
Buck Jock. Let's do it. I'm glad that one made the cut because it's something different.
That caught me off guard. For
sure. It caught me off guard too.
That'd be a great song for an artist.
Yeah. Okay. Fire. Next. Trims. Okay. Same sample. See how they switch it up. Oh. Also trying to take it a little different, eh?
Buck Jock and Trims.
Yeah, man. Rock the boat, you know. What's
Wave
up next?
Lee.
Wave Lee. Let's hear it. Right off the rip, right into it. Love it. Wave Lee got wavy.
Oh shoot.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah, that was fire. Next up we have Svid Beats. Let's check it out. Lots of different drum sounds and stuff happening in there, which is great. KTS, let's hear what you got. Oh, 4 different samples, 3 different beat switches, 4 different beats. Let's go. Let's see what you can do, brother. We don't have any more time, but I'm gonna just quickly switch to here. Just wow, they went into that too. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's on a sicko mode shit. 4 beats
Sicko.
in one.
That boy's sick. Crazy. Who we got up next? Nady. Respond. Let's get it.
Reboot sequence imminent. Congratulations.
It's a movie.
You just got respawned.
Very good.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, that was awesome. How do you think you pronounce that? Ionis?
Ionis Fiore.
All right. Well, hopefully we got it right. Pew pew. That was really good. What do we got next? We got Shake It Casper. It's more of a slow sample, so I'm interested to see how this turns into.
Shake it, Casper.
That's a really great artist song.
100%.
As
100%.
amazing, like if a Don Tolliver got on that, out of this world. But yeah, I think I needed some more switch ups and stuff from the beat for it, especially with some of the other people have done. We got who we got? Cole. Let's see what Cole does. Oh, beat switch at 58 seconds. So let's hear it. Speed this one up so we can hear that switch up. I almost wish, Cole, that you just went with the second one.
Yeah.
The first one was great. Like, it was a very good beat.
Just not battle.
It wasn't battle, but the second part was.
Yeah, it was hard. The second one.
Yeah, that was a great one. All right, let's go to the next one. What we got here? Who we got? Blocky, I think. Hottest in the city. Let's hear it. I knew you were gonna like that. I like how they use something else is gonna come in there.
I love that one. That was hard. That was weird as hell.
Yeah, that was definitely different. We got Low, I believe, next.
The Looney Bin.
Oh, my bad. Looney Bin G. Just for anybody that might be joining right now, so we did whittle it down to like the top 37. We're going to play those. We're going to hopefully be able to select a winner based on the voting that we're doing right now behind the scenes. Then after that, I'm happy for anybody that didn't have their beat played today. Just let me know in the chat. I'll get back to it. Happy to give any feedback that I can. And also, if you're in the chat right now, feel free to, like, when you hear these beats, put their names or the beat name, if you can, in there, because we will take that into consideration. We'll definitely check the chat and just see. You guys might be the, if we got a tie, you might be the swing vote, eh?
Looney Bin is from Toledo, Ohio.
All right.
Looney Bin Production.
I feel like Rick Ross could be on this, like a great Rick Ross. Booyaka, booyaka. Fire.
That's crazy. That's crazy. What was that?
So that was out of the. I'm assuming the drums as well too were out of the Boy Wonder kit. That sample is a Shabba Ranks. Ding a ling a ling,
Okay.
school bell
That's a
ring.
sample we know from 10, 10 15
Yeah.
years ago.
No.
We used that sample.
That was
hard,
great.
that
That was
whole
very
Toledo.
hard. Yeah. We got
Berensky Beat.
Berensky Beats. Let's do it. Haven't heard this sample yet. That was really good. There were so many different elements there.
But I don't think they overpowered each other though. That's
No,
the
that was
crazy
good.
thing. That was hard.
I really wasn't expecting you. Oh, that really got me. Tristan, let's see what you got. Oh, same sample. Feel like unfortunately Tristan had the
I was just gonna say the same thing.
unfortunately
Bad
Tristan
timing.
has the disadvantage of that. It was the exact same sample.
the high energy on the first
High
one.
energy, and I feel like Tristan, the way that he did the drums was more like ready to be a record artist, hop on it, lots of space, whereas I do feel like the previous person took a more beat battle approach, and when you hear the two contrasting sounds, it's yeah,
That was just bad luck.
bad luck. Yeah, we gotta mix it up next time. We got, who do we got here? All right.
Finesse.
Is it finesse? Okay, let's do it. Finesse us. Finesse. We are going to go to the next one. That one was great, by the way. I feel like maybe the bass was a little bit too much distorted. It was almost past,
Tincho Abreu. Need a little Uzi Vert on this. Again, that was a great beat.
I don't know if it fit exactly into the beat battle criteria that we're looking for, but
Caught me off guard though.
caught me off guard.
like
I
it.
was not expecting that, so I love a little curveball. We got Crazy. Is Crazy 88 next? Yeah.
Crazy 88.
All right. Dusty breaks. Definitely Dusty.
Yeah, Dusty.
I
Yeah.
had that New York grime. Great drums on that. Who we got next?
Island Beats.
Island Beats. These are great so far. Island Beats. Some switch ups, I think, in this one. Oh, is it switching the tempo? I like when you switch it up. Fire. Let's just see if we can switch up. Okay, did a little switch up there. That
That's
was
it.
great.
That
I
was
feel
it.
like we need Kendrick on that or something. Chrisio?
Chrisio.
Something like Don could be on. Very good job.
Yeah, fuck with that one.
That was really good. Sorry, who we got next?
Primo got next.
Primo,
Primo got next.
Primo literally got next.
Warning. System malfunction. Warning.
Everything's gonna be alright.
That sounds like a war in the future.
You're right.
That's scary.
No, that was honestly great. I think the only criticism I would have there is like the drums were maybe mixed just a little too high, especially the one
Yeah.
parts. But outside of that, that was like a perfect beat battle type of beat.
Urias.
Urias. See what you got.
good. I don't even know what to say about that. It wasn't bad. Wasn't the hardest.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. Product up next. Beats what product, right?
Yeah, J product.
Oh, sorry. J product. I love how he's flipping the sample so far. I love the instrumentation he put around that sample and stuff.
Yeah, the drums just weren't hard enough, I think.
Yeah, I could agree upon that, but like the flip of that sample was incredible. It was awesome. We got Meds up next.
Yep.
Oh, from Kenya.
From Kenya. Hakuna
Hey.
Matata, he said.
What a wonderful day. I feel like they needed to do a little bit more there.
Yeah, I couldn't catch the vibe. I felt like I had vertigo a little bit. I was trying to pop in and catch it. And
Yeah. We got I Am Billy, right? Billy. I don't think anybody used the sample yet. Really good bounce. I feel like it was missing some sort of switch up. Like it felt too much of repetitive.
yeah, it was really clean, though.
It was very clean. The drums almost remind me like a Wonder Girl or something
Yeah.
like that. Very clean.
And you made that right before the hurricane. I hope you're okay. I saw you named the beat Milton, too.
Oh,
So I hope everything's cool over there, Billy.
yeah. Miss Kira? Miss Akira?
I think we missed one.
Did we? Oh, sorry. AJ.
Now, wait 1 second before you play this. Is it AJV Teaspoon 2.0?
Possibly.
Or is it just TSP?
We don't know.
AJV, the slam producer.
Dope.
I like that. Yeah,
That was really
big.
good. Just so everybody knows, we got 4 beats left, and then we're gonna. So yeah, Drew, if you can, what did you say? You're gonna tally them?
There's like if you scroll over to the K
Oh, okay.
tally, and then at the bottom there's like the max.
Perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so we got 4 beats left, and then we're gonna do some discussing, whittle down top 3, take a listen, and but yes, let us know in the chat like if you've heard anything that's been really special, spectacular, because that will come into our
And let us
decision.
know if you heard something crazy and we said, "Oh, that's all right."
Yeah, we could
Tell us
be.
we're
We
wrong.
we tell us, tell us to our face. Missa.
Misakira.
Choir.
I really like the ball, 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 ball.
They're like
Sounds like
choir.
a radar-based alarm.
Yeah, and I'm just quickly looking in the chat. Yeah, so we did have to whittle it down. I'm looking right now. We had like over 120 submissions. So like even if we were to play a minute of each, that would have been 2 hours straight. So we had to whittle it down, unfortunately. With that being said, I'm down after we pick the winner. I'm going to be giving away some other prizes, so stick around. And I'm also down to check out your beats. If you did submit and you weren't played today, I will happily play your beats and give you some feedback and stuff. So, yeah. Who we got next?
Soul Divine.
Soul Divine. That was good. The only thing, I don't know if you caught that, it sounded like the 808 was just in my right ear. It was like panned to the right. That could be just me, but that was the only thing that was throwing me off slightly. But that was very good. Good vibes, as they
Corded
said.
headphones.
Yeah, it could be us. We got Luxon next.
Luxon.
There we go. It's lucky 7. Hopefully it's your lucky day. All right. Good sounding beat. We got our last one, though. All right. This is our last submission.
Back to you in the studio now, Larry.
Oh, sorry. We didn't say the name. My apologies. Back to the studio now, Larry. Where's this going? Oh, switch up. This is a good way to end it. That was crazy.
Did I hear a little tag in there? Larry!
Yeah. Okay, so listen, we really appreciate. I am looking in the chat here. Anybody that submitted, I just really appreciate you guys submitting. There were some incredible beats. It's just so hard to whittle it down from like 120 something submissions down to obviously a winner. Somebody has to win. So we really appreciate everybody. Please stick around. I'm happy to listen to your beats if you didn't get your beat played. And I'm also going to give away some prizes. There's definitely some MVPs in here. So we will definitely get to that. So Drew, I know you did some tallying. We're just going to kind of do this in the back here. We'll play the next beat. Just while we do some tallying here. Also, feel free to pick who you guys think should be the winner in the chat too. That will absolutely come into consideration here. I'm going to mute us 1 second. Okay, we're back in action in some incredible. I'm gonna turn this down.
Lots of secret discussions on music.
That was a great beat. Whoever made that. Who was that? Tyga?
Krusty Bum?
Tyga?
Oh.
No, not Krusty Bum 401. Tyga killed it. Okay, so we have done the tally, and we do have a winner. I think should
Winner, or is it 3 finalists?
we have three finalists. Should we start with number 3?
Maybe we just play them in any random order.
Okay. So we're gonna play this in any random order. Might take me a second here to find our folks.
Yeah, so we'll play these 3 beats. You can say in the chat who you think won.
Yeah. We'll play these
out of these 3.
out of these
finalists,
3.
are
We'd love to know what you guys think. Damn, this is hard to make sure I don't skip the winners here. Come on. There's so many. Yeah, okay.
That's one, yeah.
So here is one of our finalists. Bernsky, how you say it? Bernsky?
Berensky?
Berensky, higher. You have absolutely made it to the final.
Hey, yo, he's not happy with this one, he said.
All right, let's play it. All right, so this made it into our top three. I would.
That was dope.
Yeah. Why did it make it to? Why did it get such a good score from you, Grant?
Obviously, the Soldier Boy samples are left field. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Also, it just feels like so many different beats.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. They're not clashing with each other.
Yeah. There's a lot of. I feel like there was a lot of musicality. There was a lot of switch ups. It still had that bounce, that bop.
Yeah.
But it had so much going on, like when you get into the piano stuff at the end, and I'm assuming that they played that. It could be obviously phrases or other samples, but like, I don't know. I feel like it sounds like they really added a lot to this. So
That's a great beat.
yeah, that's why I scored it so high on mine. So that is one of our top three. We're gonna go up here until we find the next one. Might take us a second here. Let us know if you guys think we're wrong. Let us know in the chat. But we've just felt that was, had so many elements going on. Obviously, a lot of great beats today, but that one really got us. Okay, another finalist that we have here is For What. So we're gonna take a listen to Jumbotron again. This is top three. We'll just take a listen, then we'll talk about it. For me, I think what really struck me was just like it keeps building.
Every 4 bars.
Every 4 bars
changed every 4 bars.
And I felt like it progressively got better.
Yeah.
The sample opened up, you could recognize that more, and when that happened, that's where you got the wow.
Also, I don't think I've heard a beat go from boom bap to like hard as fuck right after.
Yeah, no, that was
interesting.
It was
Very interesting.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a curveball off the top. So For What, you have made it into our top three, and then I think
that's also a lesson for beat battles. It's like every 4 bars there should be something different. You know, if you go 8 bars with the same thing playing over and over again,
yeah,
people are going to get tired.
Absolutely. And then, as some of you might have expected, just because I saw it in the chat and, 30 fire emojis, we also thought this was a really great track. There was a lot going on. So Viome, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. You are definitely in the top 3. So we're just going to take a listen to this again.
You said sorry if I pronounce this right.
Did I pronounce it right?
No, you said sorry if I pronounce this right.
Oh, did I? Okay. We're going to take a listen to this. These are our top 3. Let's take a listen. So yeah.
All right, those are the final 3. Drew, what's the chat saying? Who are they saying?
Yeah, what's the chat?
They're saying Biome.
It's difficult.
it's
Because there was a lot of other great beats as well. Larry at the end there, Island Beats, KTS. Those were all people that I ranked high. Obviously, there's quite a few of us behind the scenes all voting, so we had to tally all those votes. Yeah, I don't know. It's very.
I think I've picked my vote for the winner. No.
No.
Yes.
That's kind of where. That's what I was thinking too.
Thinking?
Yeah. I think we know, and this person, not only did they score the highest, but we just kind of wanted to hear those again with you guys, get the reaction. And I think just hearing back the musicality, the switch ups, there was still the bop. It was a clean mix. There was a lot going on.
It's too bad we don't have a drum roll.
Yeah, we don't have a drum roll, unfortunately. You want to announce it?
Nope. You go ahead.
All right. We are going to announce for the 2000 in musical prizes to
Yes, you're getting speakers, a keyboard.
You cut me right off as I started to pronounce.
You're going to say the name.
I was about to say it. Keep going.
Keyboard, speakers, cash, Sauceware gift card, one-on-one cook-up with Jacob, so you can show him how you made that beat.
Yeah.
And Spawn. Oh, our new plugin Spawn that's coming really soon, and I'm sure a lot of you have seen some stuff about it, some sneak peeks.
Yeah. Yeah, the winner is Bernsky.
Bernsky.
We just felt it had all the elements. That really threw us off. The bounce was there.
Switch ups.
Yeah, I think too, just in general, like the hard beats that we heard today, like just even Viomes, everybody's like such hard beats. It's not that those weren't good in any way. They were amazing. I just think they were in a world that we kind of expected. And I think when you add those other little musical elements, and again, not to say that they didn't do that, but we just felt like Bernsky, at least the way I voted, just had a lot of that going on.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I came in here thinking I'm picking a hard beat to win.
Yeah,
no question.
I know. Yeah.
And, that blew my socks off.
Yeah. With that being said, Viome, we do have second place for you because you were right up there. I think we were like 2 or 3 points, or maybe 2 points off. So second place, we're gonna definitely give you Spawn before it drops. We're also we got seeds for you and some other stuff. And then there's a couple of people that I do want to mention. I already mentioned before, at least from my standpoint, they ranked really high. So KTS, you are MVP. I would love to we're going to give you, each of these people, we'll give you like a Sauceware gift card for $100. So you can either, grab Spawn when you want or something else. KTS, we're definitely going to hit you with that. Island Beats, Larry, and For What. We will absolutely be giving you those because you guys just smoked it. I actually think I wrote down earlier. One second. Was there one more MVP? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Where did the MVP things go on the side, Drew? Are they still on the side?
Yeah, they're still there.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Yeah, let me just double check.
You want me to name them for you? Or?
1 second. There's one in here. Oh yeah, I think it was one of the Afro beats. Tincho.
Yes.
Tincho. That was incredible. Again, I felt like it didn't meet the criteria of like a beat battle beat, but it was an amazing beat. And like, again, really stood out as far as like all the other 120 something beats really kind of took it in a different direction. So I will also name you MVP just because that was, you just did a great job. So with that being said, congratulations to the big man, the big B, Barnski. Congratulations. We'll, I guess, Drew will figure out a way to reach out and we'll get you all those prizes. With that being said, I'm happy to play some more beats, give some feedback, and maybe we'll give away some more stuff, A lot of people in the chat here having a good time. So let me get to the chat. Let me open this up. So, yeah, I know L had asked earlier. I believe it's pronounced L Wes. So if you're still in the chat, L, I'd love to play your record right now, give you some feedback. Also, hopefully, anybody in the chat, you guys are obviously free to give feedback as well, too. I think a big thing with just listening to beats and stuff, one, it's hard because it's like so subjective. Everybody has their different tastes, but if you do hear something, I think this is like a great way to just like, tell somebody else like ways that they can improve their beats. It's like a great learning experience, at least I've found throughout my career. So yeah, I'm going to try and find L's here. Anybody else, if you want, just let me know in the chat. Drew will pass that along to me. So L West, we're going to play this for you, brother. And we'll give it a minute or so and give you some feedback. So I think for myself, at least what I'm hearing, it sounds like the 808 is out of tune. So that obviously, I think, it's hard because like sometimes out of tune 808s really work. I think in this case though, a more in tune 808 and some more switch ups. If I'm being more critical on like a beat battle standpoint, obviously as you heard from like our top 3 contendants, like they all had kind of different switch ups or took that approach where like every, let's call it 10 seconds, your ears had something almost new to listen to. I think that always keeps like the judges kind of entertained. And so that always ranks really high. But then on just like a straight up beat critique, like obviously somebody could absolutely hop on this. I think just work on mixing those drums, getting that 808 in tune. And I still think some of those switch ups, in a B section or something like that would be great as well too, for the artist to shine, maybe filter out that sample or something like that. So yeah, hopefully you got any feedback.
I have no right to be giving.
You have Grant has no right to be giving feedback. Drew, is there some other people that want?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it.
There's a lot. Okay, it's all good.
Jix.
Oh, he's right.
Jix right underneath. Okay, perfect. Let's take a listen. Yo, Jix. So yeah, as far as, I mean, again, great beat. All of the beats, pretty much I'd say 90% of the beats that were submitted, like, were really good beats. Like, I can't sit here and say that they weren't. Absolutely, artists could easily hop on them. I think from the critique I would give, again, the 808 was out of tune. With that being said, it kind of felt right a little bit in this situation. I think with the right vocalist on it, that could work. Again, I think mixing, obviously I'm not listening on the best set of headphones right now, but I think the mixing of the drums, and I think keeping it, again, a little bit more interesting when it comes to flipping the sample. Like, I know that sample obviously very well. I think from a beat battle perspective, the people that really took it to a next level also flipped or added a lot to the original sample. So that was a big one for us. But as an overall beat, like, I don't really have too much to say other than, like, keep up the good work, keep working on your mixing, get those 808s crunchy, make sure they're in tune. And that would be my piece of advice.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. It's everybody that entered the beat battle knows that sample as well. So it's harder to stand out. If this is you can pick any random sample and no one's heard your sample before, that could have went a lot differently.
Yeah, absolutely.
These Noble Jix, thou dost embark on a grand endeavor. What is that?
I don't know. We gotta get rid of that. Drew, is there some other people?
Yeah.
Can I search? Can I just search people's names?
If you can search that way, that'd be helpful. Is there a Frosty in there?
Rosty. Let's see. Yes.
It's the snowman.
I believe this is it. Frosty with an I. Okay, let's take a listen to what Nikki posted. So overall feedback. I know you said you did use a sample. I didn't really hear a sample. It sounded like all one shots.
I have the same question as well. I think for this one, I think it's more the sounds sound a little stock, and it'd be helpful to maybe add some textures and some effects, and it almost felt like placed.
Yes, like the staccato kind of
bolted on.
Yeah. I think I agree with Grant. It's really, I think, the sound selection, and a big part of that too is mixing. Obviously, the drums and the sounds were quite loud. That snare had like a lot of high end to it. So yeah, I think that my feedback as well as Grant's would be working on the sound selection, the effects, some of the processing, the texture, and then overall I think mixing too. Like I'd maybe start with mixing as number one, figuring out how you can get the sounds audible enough while having the drums really be at the forefront, which a lot of the times is just, especially using samples, is just turning down the sample. So I think continue to keep working on that, working on just like listening with your ears, making those adjustments, and spend some time with the sound selection. And overall, that's going to help you just improve your production for sure. So appreciate you entering the battle, and I hope that that was helpful.
Yeah, that was weird. I like weird stuff.
Yeah, it was like, and I really don't mean this in like a bad way. It reminded me of like the early 2000 Soulja Boy era where it was like everyone had just got FL Studio, and to your point, they were using more, it almost sounded like those stock sounds to make the beats. Now, again, hit records can be made with those. So like there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just feel like overall for the beat battle, definitely needed to have just some more kick, more punch to it for sure.
Yeah.
Drew, who else we got?
So we actually got that wrong. It was Frosty, but we spelled it wrong.
Okay.
It's Frosty with a Y, but every letter is spaced out. If that shows up.
Frosty.
Is like every letter spaced out.
Yeah, Frosty.
Yeah, like space out, like put a space between the, or underscore, I mean, between the letters.
Oh, underscore. It's gonna take a second.
Why you gotta do that to him?
Hurt me. You hurt your boy. Let's see. Oh. Yes, it's not coming up, but we can do a quick search. When I'm just going down, I'll just go down here the list, Drew. Yeah. If there's anybody you see that stands out as being asked to.
Be a bit delayed on
I
it.
got a delay over here.
Oh, you got a delay.
Can you search for YOB?
YOB. Why is it? Oh,
You said WOB instead of YOV.
sorry. YOB or V?
V.
V?
Yeah. ESKY.
ESKY. It's not coming up. I don't know why this is.
Okay, Frosty said write all of them in capital letters.
Oh my God. FROST. No. Sorry, brother. Well, we will look for it when we go down this list. I'll look in the chat too and just see if there's anybody.
Island Beats or Island?
So we did listen to Island, and Island was one of the MVPs. We absolutely can go back and listen to that again. I do want to make sure that we get.
I'm being told in chat we gotta put an at in front of.
Oh,
Oh.
we're idiots. FROST. Ugh. I don't know why it's not coming up.
I'm getting a bunch of Discord messages now. Is there like echo, like ECHO?
At ECHO? Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
No. No, only 2 echoes.
So people aren't showing up.
It's
I
like
think is what's
echo
happening here.
EVSKY.
Okay, why this is so weird. No. Maybe what we could do, and Drew, you said the beat battle is not open. I was gonna say they could submit again.
Yeah, it's not open for people.
Okay, if you want, guys, you could go into general and just submit them there, and I will play. I'm just gonna take a scroll down while you guys have a second to do that. My apologies on this. I'll look in the chat too to just make sure, in case I see anything. Maybe we'll just play another beat while we're waiting. General, see if we have any beats in there. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that, and thank you, everybody. We're going to listen to this, and we're going to listen to that switch up. switch ups happening here, maybe. Synth sounds great. Okay, Mike Dean. Okay. Okay, speeding up to 164.
Tristan, 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 Tristan.
Tristan, I feel. We'll let this one ride. Tristan, I feel like I don't really have much feedback because that sounded great. Obviously, you did the whole kind of switch up, very musical. I think the thing that probably we neglected is that it didn't really happen till like 2:18. And to be honest with you, I think this half was better than the first half. I think when it comes to the beat battles, it's really kind of getting to it like in under a minute. You know what I mean? And obviously we didn't, yeah. And with the winner, I think he was like at a minute and 6 seconds or something. So we were able to hear all those transitions. So from a standpoint of like, you can make great beats, my friend. I don't really, I really
send that out, Tyler.
yeah. That was really great. And so shouts out to you. And hopefully in the next beat battle, just move that switch up and maybe you'll be the winner next. Okay.
See, La Tata said, why are they skipping some beats? That was just because I think there was 100 something.
Yeah,
beats.
I think there was 123 or 27 or something. So if we were to even play 1 minute of each of those, that's well over 2 hours right there. So just from the standpoint of being able to pick a winner, we just weren't able to do that. So earlier in the day, we had the software team whittle it down to like the top 30. We played those, and then we ultimately decided for our top 3. We're going to get into the next beat here because I would love to give some more feedback. We got probably like 20 minutes or so, and then I got to go put my daughter down. So I'm going to try and just give like 45 seconds or so for the rest of these, and we'll just go from there.
Crazy. Put your daughter down.
In a good way. To sleep. Again, I'll leave this like playing while I talk. Another great beat. I think for the beat battle, though, it was just lacking in that punch, in that energy, because I think Tristan used the exact same sample, and you can hear like the difference in those 808s and stuff. So I would say from a beat battle perspective, need more of that kick, more of that punch, needs to be a bit quicker. But from a standpoint of like, J. Cole could easily be on this.
I would say maybe the sounds are a bit high compared to the drums.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Let's see his screen.
Not my downloads. Oh my god. Okay. We got to switch up like 50 seconds to 120, so we'll try and get to that.
Timothy, is that you?
Switch up though. Yes, KTS. We'll reach out to you.
Holy shit, it's Timothy.
Okay, so Timothy, again, and I feel like next time we should give some guidelines next time. Because again, I almost feel like the second half was better than the first half. And I feel like if that switch up had come earlier, you probably would have made it into that top 30 or so. I feel like it's hard because like everybody's delivering like really hard beats of this quality. So to stand out, you got to have that extra little like sizzle on top. And unfortunately, like at 3 minutes or so, it just maybe took a little bit to kind of get there.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Battle of the Beat Makers back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We would make the beats like a minute max. Like the whole beat is in a minute, and that's a good way to do it if you're going to do a battle. Give yourself 1 minute and put all your stuff in that 1 minute.
Yeah.
So that it's not skipped.
Yeah, it can be very helpful.
There's nothing worse than playing, play my beat, and someone plays it, and then they skip to the next one. You didn't make it to the part.
I know. It does suck. Yeah, but 45-second intros and stuff, you gotta slim it down. Roach, let's hear what you got.
Skip, all I'm saying is this. Tom Brady had a problem. You said Tom Brady should have had a problem with Byron after Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich comes up with a game plan.
You already got Grant's vote.
Not in the meeting when they came up with it. Come in with his red pen scratching out stuff. Yep. Now Tom Brady is not up because most coaches and NFL coaches work between 80 and 100 hours in a 5-6 day week. So Tom Brady night before, he's making tweets when he ain't stay up on 80 to 100 hours. So
So Roach, I think the big thing with this, number one, you got Grant right off the rip with that.
Shannon Sharp type beat.
Yeah. Again, you got to whittle that down, and I would say for a beat battle, even like it might just not be the most appropriate. You know what I mean? Like it works, but like you need something maybe a bit more cut to the throat. Then as far as the beat, it does sound like some of the sounds are potentially a little bit off time. Yeah, so I would work on that. So just keep working on your mixing, I forget what word I'm trying to get, but like in the patterns in FL, I'm assuming you use FL, in your patterns and stuff, just making sure that everything's quantized and on time and stuff. But thank you for submitting. Really appreciate that. X. Again, from a beat battle standpoint, took a little bit to get there and maybe not as hard as some of the other stuff. From a mixing standpoint, I think that snare was just a little bit too in your face. So again, I think like if there was a beat critique here, I simply would go to the mixing. Yeah. Get to this next one. Motive. Motive. Overall, not bad. I think the stutters, they sound in the beginning, I was like, okay, when this drops in, it's gonna come in really crazy. I almost feel like the stutters took away once the drums cut in because the drums are also doing so much too. So in a situation like this, I feel like the stutters and stuff worked really well, but when that drop happened with the 808, I feel like you should have had something that was a bit more, I don't know, just not so choppy and stuff. It kind of took away from your drums. So yeah, that would be my feedback. I don't know if you have anything.
Yeah, I actually thought the drums just weren't crazy enough.
Okay, that's fair.
For battle. I mean, if you really think about it, if you're at a beat battle, it's almost all drums. Whatever
right.
your drum is, that's how everyone's going to break their neck to.
Yeah, you're right. It's that head knob.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. M43 beats. From a beat battle critique, again, get into those drums because they weren't actually, I actually kind of liked those drums. They had like a Timbaland sort of style to them. They were different. I think it could have been a bit harder for a beat battle, but as far as like your mixing abilities and stuff, like I thought this beat was great.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think it really matched the sample and stuff, so great work on that. I'm only going to give, just because I want to really try and get to everybody, I'm only going to give one more minute. If you haven't submitted before 6:40 p.m. my time, that's kind of the cutoff, so I'm only going to scroll down a little bit farther. Chris, you're up next. Salted pretzels. I think I actually heard this when you first put it in. We'll take a quick listen.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Chris.
Lord, these pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Listen, Chris, I love it. It put a smile on our face. I'm not going to sit here and say it didn't. I don't think it was necessarily right for the beat battle. I don't think there was any Spawn samples in there, so that's probably why you didn't make it. But the one thing I'll say, me and Grant were actually in Toronto when this happened. Remember when that little white kid won the beat battle because he played, what was it? Pink Panther. So sometimes in the beat battles, having like a weird sample or something strange and unique can really set you up. Because there was this, I forget his name. He went on to be a big TikToker. He switched his name and stuff. But he had a crazy beat where he went into this crazy breakdown to the Pink Panther theme. But when it started off, everyone was very confused. Like, what is this? What's about to happen? Then when the drums went, it was like, it is
Sarcastic sounds.
Sarcastic sounds. Google that. Sarcastic sounds. Battle of the Beatmakers in Toronto. It was like one of the coolest moments.
You can just look up Pink Panther beat battle. It's the first.
It was so cool. 012 Ghost.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this to me?
So my feedback for this one from a beat battle standpoint, again, I feel like the drums really have to come knocking. I think that's probably the area that was the Achilles heel, Achilles tendon, whatever, Achilles heel of this beat. Also, too, just a general kind of mixing suggestion. I would try and add some swing to your drums because your drums sound a little kind of stiff. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. So adding a little bit of swing, it sounds like you kind of want to take it more in maybe that boom bap direction. I think adding some of that swing to get that kind of head knob thing happen, that'd be great. But yeah,
nice to hear Denzel in there too.
Yeah. Same sample. Let's see how it goes. I don't know who this is. M. I mean, solid beat. I just think,
great,
yeah, I think for the beat battle, just wasn't hitting enough. And again, 012 Ghost, like this is a great example. Like there was a lot, even though it was the same sample, like you could see the differences in the movement, the swing, the bounce, the beats. So I don't know who your name is, M, but great job on that. Great beat. Turn this back up. Skip through the switch ups. Sam. Big shouts out Rapzilla.
That's bad stuff. Right
Next time we will definitely kind of put an emphasis on this, but I feel like we keep hearing the second parts and I'm like, that's the part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As soon as you hear it, you're like, okay, that's the stuff.
Drums are quite low on it too.
Yes. I think overall mixing, mastering, like I said, you almost want to take it to the point where it's like it's distorting, it's into the red, because it's a beat battle. You want it to sound aggressive, so don't be scared. Don't be scared. Turn up your volume. This is a side note. One time, the Kanye story. One time we were driving with Kanye, and me and my friend Dave hung. And long story short, his Uber didn't come, and we did not want to drive him. We were so nervous about this, so we ran to the car and he got in.
Isn't there a bunch of garbage in the car?
Yeah, there's a bunch of garbage. We were trying so hard within 60 seconds to get right from him. Yeah, exactly. And so Dave's driving, and he's just white knuckle behind the wheel because he's so stressed out that he's gonna get in a car accident and be the one to like kill Kanye West, right? And so he's taking every corner so slow, and Kanye just looks to him and he just looks at me and goes, "Don't be scared."
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. So, funny Kanye moment.
Freaky Daddy.
Freaky Daddy on the beat.
It's bouncy. That was really good.
Like dubstep-y kind of. I would almost put that dubstep maybe down the volume a little bit.
Yeah.
Have it almost as like candy.
Yeah.
But that was really cool. That's a weird one.
Yeah. I'm surprised that one didn't make it into the top 30. I'll have to talk to the Sauceware team why it didn't make it there. But no, that was a great beat. It honestly reminded me like what Timbo would do or something like that. So great beat. I really don't.
Daddy.
Freaking daddy.
Freaky Daddy. That was cool.
Okay, AMI. Great beat. really have not
Yeah,
too much.
That's a great. I would probably pump those drums up.
Yeah.
That's a great beat.
I'd be really interested. This part that was really fast. This part. I'd be really interested to know like what an artist could do on that. It's kind of like a different bounce. I almost feel like it's too fast, but there's always those situations. I don't know. It's
doing something weird like that.
Doing something weird.
Makes an artist pick
what makes our exactly and stand out. So great work. Yeah, something about that is different, and so keep that up.
Oh, we found Frosty.
Frosty, let's do it. So I think Frosty, I think the biggest thing is the mixing. I think there's a little bit too much reverb on the sounds. I think the 808 is out of tune. And I think the biggest thing that's mostly throwing me off, which I liked in the beginning, was the vocal chop. I think to have it the whole way through is like detracting away from the drums. I don't know. What do you think, Grant?
Honestly, for me, the only thing was I didn't love the snare.
I think this you're right.
He did say Suicide Boys, and this does sound like the perfect beat for Suicide Boys. So
yeah,
that's what he's going for.
Yeah,
it's a hard beat.
Yeah, absolutely. So good work, brother. I think we got we'll just quickly do these last 6, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah, that's very clean. No problem, Henry. I think this, okay, so this is probably the area which, for the beat battle, like now. To wait like 40 seconds before that was that kick and everything came in, I think that's super important because this started off. Like what you did musically to this sample sounds great.
The levels are nice on that too.
Yeah.
Clean.
Don Toliver. That's a Don Toliver song. We were just with Don.
Yes, we were.
Well, can't say too much, but you might see a Grant Keddy in something coming out from Don Toliver.
Who knows?
Who knows? Keep your eye out for Grant Keddy. So I believe that this didn't make the submission because there was no sample in it. But if I remember, it was a really good beat. So let's take a listen. Luca Lord's beat. Is it in the general? Switch up. I mean, obviously great beat.
Yeah, that's one of those beats where it's like it's so weird that it could be like a hit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
The right artist.
Yeah, that's a great beat. I think it just didn't make the beat battle because there's no Spawn sample in there. But as far as just like an overall beat, like I don't think we have anything to tell you because you're on the right path.
Yeah, I like those fart noises.
Dolan on this track. El Dolan.
I mean, Dolan, you have that bounce. My advice to you would be like, keep doing exactly what you're doing. I think if you just stay persistent, stay consistent, making these type of beats, like I could Detroit rapper on this, telling a crazy story. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure you're more versatile than just this type of beat, but like you have a pocket right now. So just stay in that and just stay persistent and consistent. And hopefully good things will happen to you, brother. Fly by Soul Divine. Again, one of those ones I feel like not much to critique
that's a
here.
great one. Did we hear that one in the battle?
I don't know if it's the same one. I know that they submitted. I guess my only feedback with that, it's like there's a wide stereo field, but there's something about the drum. I keep feeling the kicks more on like 5%, 10%, somewhere on the right side. It could be wrong because we are using like a stereo splitter. We're using a stereo splitter here so we can both hear through the headphones.
Yeah, my 808's coming in the right only.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that would be my advice. Yeah. Make a bit more mono, but you're right there. We got like 3 or 4 more beats, and then we'll wrap it up. Echo. I think my advice here would be mixing the 1-1-1-1-1. Again, some echo, bring it down, some EQ. The other thing too, I think like a SSL compressor on your 808 would go a long way to just kind of bring up some of that low end, have it be a bit more at the forefront. But overall, this is like generally a good beat. So that would be my piece. Turn this up. Chrome metal.
With your nerves.
Chrome metal. Overall, like the structure and stuff is good. It's cool. I think the mixing is really what is needed here. The snare and stuff, especially in the beginning, was way too low. Overall, the volume of the beat needs to be up. Definitely look into, I mean, I don't know if you're on FL, but like the soft clipper will help with some of that. But the actual core mixing, I think it's just like, figuring out how to get those drums to sit right. And potentially one of those 808s, I'm blanking why. Well, I know what type of 808, but I'm not as a 808 no. Anyway, the 808 that you're using, it feels like it's slightly off time, so that might just be a grid issue there or something. But yeah.
Didn't we hear Wonder Girl say one time in Toronto that she makes her beats at a lower level, and then when the beat's done, she turns it up?
Yes. So if you look at a Wonder Girl beat, that's actually a great example and something you guys can all look at. Look at a Wonder Girl beat. You can actually clearly see. I can't draw it or anything. I guess I could draw it for you. You can clearly see. This is gonna look rough, but you can clearly see the sample that she used going across or whatever sounds. And then when it comes to the actual drums, they're like, so you can see the kicks, you can see the snares. They're so persistent. So it really gives you an idea of like how much louder the drums are. And again, It's Wonder Girl. She got like the craziest bounce of all time. So like, but yeah, from a mixing standpoint, you're right. I think it was at CMW and she was going over Uptown.
Yes,
she opened up the FLP for Uptown. Yeah, so that I think that's what Grant's referring to. The Uptown record for Travis Scott. Like the drums are just so much louder than everything. But once they put the vocals and they actually sent it to mastering of the record, that was able to bring up the sample, but still have those 808s and stuff be at the forefront of the track. So I don't know if that's a good mixing tip, but it's just something you might want to look into. Last three. Echo again. Echo, I'm just going to skip into it because we already listened to a couple of yours, I believe. Again, I don't think there's very much advice we can give you other than just keep staying persistent, stay consistent, head down in the game, and hopefully good things come because it sounded good. Switch up at 47 seconds in. I was not expecting that. I think overall, the blending of your sounds, it sounds like some of the stuff maybe isn't in key, as well as the mixing, the overall volume. Just even skipping through, I could hear that as you got towards the end of the track, it just got quite a bit louder. So definitely mixing. It almost sounds like you kind of almost took like the DJ approach, which is great. But just, yeah, Mixed in Key is a great plugin I love to use. I don't know anything about music theory or anything, so I find that very helpful, whether mixing beats together and or samples together and stuff.
And just a quick note before you play the last one while you guys are all still around. Should we do this again? Like,
yes.
This is awesome. This is fun.
Yeah, this is really fun.
I really like this. And is there any suggestions for next time? Is there something like you're watching us and being like, I should have did this? Like, let us know.
Yeah, because like what we could do maybe for the next one, let's just do it right now. We'll talk about it. The next one you guys have already seen. We're looking for those 1 minute loops. We'll leave some more instructions, and maybe either during launch week of Spawn or the week after, if we're not too busy, we'll do just a beat battle with your beats. You don't even have to use our samples. That way we can get a good ear to just like what you guys like to do. Again, really focus on just coming hard and doing it in the first minute or so. Pause. But anyway, we'll get to the last beat here, and we'll see how we'll end it. New plugin is dropping November 1st. Nice little vibe to end tonight's stream on. Again, another one of those beats, like easily an artist could be on this. I really don't have much suggestion other than like keep up the good work, because that was a good little switch up there. Again, a Don and Travis collab right here. The only thing I would have done there is a different snare to just separate it, but great beat. Okay, so I really appreciate you guys. The one thing I'll say, don't post any more beats in general because you might get booted out. That's not me. That's our boy Valley. But yeah, feel free to post them in the feedback, and absolutely would love to do this again with you guys maybe in a couple weeks. And again, we'll give you the description and be a bit more specific with like the length and stuff. And that way, hopefully we can get everybody's in. I really appreciate everybody submitting. To the winners, congratulations. I hope we gave some good feedback. Keep up the good work. I think, yeah. I was just going to say on a last note for myself, we mentioned it earlier, but like when I started out in my career, when I was like 18, 19 or so, Grant was talking about like the first beat battle that we went to. Luckily, I ended up winning that beat battle, but I think it was the feedback, the beat nuts actually were judging it. It was the feedback and stuff that I really walked away with that was helpful as I moved throughout my career. And obviously it took a lot longer after that to get placements and stuff. But I think doing these type of things, being a bit more like vulnerable, showing your art, getting feedback, and actually taking that not as like a criticism, but as something that you can work on is a great way moving forward. So appreciate you all. For Grant, for Jacob, for Drew. Drew, I was about to end there.
Oh, I'm sorry. People were asking if they can rewatch. Like, is this going to go up?
Yeah, it should just be a live. If not, we might even be able to chop this into some micro clips and stuff. But yeah, it should be on the live. I think you can just replay a live on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a setting you have to have ready, but if we don't have it up, we can change it.
Yeah, well, if this isn't ready by tomorrow, we'll re-upload it or something so you guys have it.
Also, a quick thing, just watch some beat battle videos before you enter next time. Watch like Battle of the Beat Makers, like old videos, and look at what the crowd reacts to, because that's that's the easiest way to win. What do they react to? Make something like that.
Wonder Girl, Boy Wonder. I think Jordan Manswell won one year. There's some great people that won. Sarcastic Sounds. Definitely check him out. All right, we are going to